That's what the spirit wants. Yes.
But we live.
Yeah. Just come on, see the volume. Test. You see the volume?
Two different pages.
Yeah, I think so it's good.
Kind.
You know, here somebody go to the main page. Okay, all praise and glory go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. The one to the elders of Judgement, salutations, all y'all come out there that's pushing this truth. And we back with another lesson, another live show. And we just want to get into the scriptures. You see the title, Heavy Judgment is Coming Upon the Earth. You know, a lot of things you see happening through the earth with America over in the Middle East. You know, race wars. You see that growing up. You know, so-called white man. He's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
2/3 is getting worse and worse. You know, but go ahead.
Volcanoes, freak of nature storms. It's three hurricanes in the ocean right now, back to back, behind each other.
Yeah,
and the first one's name is Isaac.
Yeah, about a week ago it was 124
earthquakes.
Yep. So that's spiritual.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, matter of fact,
So the Lord is about to
they just had
you
two.
doesn't he make you in God?
Yeah. Oh,
Go ahead. We're going here.
I'll quote see Rock, chapter 35, verse 18. All right, it says, for the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he have smitten.
Right, so the Lord is not slack, man. All right, also it's written in the book of Peter, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man.
Yeah.
All right, the promise he made with, first of all, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's another thing, is our promise, you know. The Lord promised us something, man. You know, he promised us a kingdom, man. He promised us a rulership. All right. The scriptures say, "O tower of the flock, the first dominion shall what coming to you." You know. So we actually, so with all these things is that's happening through the earth, really that's ushering in of the Lord's kingdom, man. So really, we should want these things to happen, man. Mm-hmm. All right, because the more the Lord brings these curses upon the earth, all right, the closer we are to our blessing.
That's right.
You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
God. It says, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he has smitten and sundered the loins of the unmerciful.
Right, so he has smitten the loins of what? The unmerciful, man, the so-called white man. All right, and these heathens.
Yep.
Read.
And repay vengeance unto the heathen.
Right, and repay vengeance unto the heathens, man. That's what's about to happen, man. All right. Go ahead.
Till he have taken away the multitude of the proud and broken the scepter of the unrighteous.
Right, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous, man. Like I was saying, and that's what this thing is leading up to, man.
Yeah.
All right, the Lord is taking out one kingdom, and what he about to set up another, like the scriptures say, man. All right, but in the midst of all that is going to be man's judgment coming upon the earth, man. That is written, the slain of the Lord shall be many, from one end to the earth all the way to the. Somebody get that from I think it's like
66:15.
I think that's Jeremiah. Well, that was
It said Isaiah 66, right?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 66:15. He says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Give me Habakkuk, the 3rd chapter. Right, with fire and chariots, what is a whirlwind? All right. The Lord is actually coming with fire, man. When you watch the movies, what's that?
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. What's the other one? Will Smith.
Independence
yeah,
Day.
Independence Day.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? That's spiritual because the movie is called Independence Day. Our independence is coming.
That's right, Con.
All right. So when them chariots come, beam us up, man. When America is taken down, all right. Our what? Independence is coming. You know,
we're gonna make y'all celebrate that shit. You can't
because at the end of the day, that's what's coming, man.
That's right.
And before you get that, get Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter.
Hey, y'all gonna celebrate the Israelites coming out of America? That's gonna be a holy day.
Yeah. The rightful owners of the earth, man, is about to come back into power, man.
Yep.
Obviously, you can see the man that's running the earth. He doesn't deserve it. Right? He don't know what the fuck he doing. You know, he needs to be fired. The earth needs a new manager.
Yeah.
You know. On his job, man, people are taking breaks on the damn job, man. Taking shortcuts.
Yeah.
Stealing money out the drawer. Go ahead.
He said to render his anger with fury.
Right, to render his anger with fury. Read.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, and his rebuke with flames of fire, man. All right. That's what's coming in flames of fire, man. That judgment. Go ahead.
He says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
See, by fire and the sword shall the Lord plead with all flesh, man. All right. Remember, the Lord said he was going to what? Try the world, man. So it's not going to be one person on this earth that's not going to be tried. All right. Go ahead.
He says,
if Israel gonna get jacked up, how much more of these heathens, man? The people he loved.
God.
yep, come.
But no judgment to the heathens.
Precept.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 17. It says, and I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
See, the Lord is gonna judge the righteous and the wicked. That's what's coming. The judgment of what? The righteous and the wicked. When you read what? Matthew, the 25th chapter. All right, what did the Lord do? He separated the what? The sheep from the goats.
All
right, right. The right hand from the left hand. Not the 1/3. All right, they the right hand. The left hand is just anybody else. You don't even make a difference. You over there. You know,
the insignificance.
That's what you said.
And your judgment, either you're gonna die, all right, or you basically gonna die, get blown up in the missiles, in the famine, you know, or either your ass going into slavery. All right, go ahead.
It says, said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked. So the righteous and the wicked is about to be judged, man. You know? So the Lord, he ain't leaving no stone unturned, man. Everybody, man.
That's right.
I don't give you a damn, what's that? The damn Japhite. They don't be judging that. And they basically insignificant, man.
Right.
You don't hear nothing about Japhite going on the earth. Hey, but in that day when his judgment is going down, you know, hey, we gonna come visit you, because y'all runaway slaves too. You know, we own you.
Yeah.
We own you Ammonites, you Moabites, you fucking Japhites, you damn Ishmaelites. All you motherfuckers is runaway slaves.
Yeah.
You belong to us. Go ahead.
Okay, kind of really, I'm gonna start from verse 16 because that's where it kind of begins. But verse 16 it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, the iniquity was there. Mm-hmm. And I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked.
Right. So under the sun, that's what judgment is going to take place at. So this mass death, this sword that the Lord is about to send through the streets of America, basically through the whole earth, man. All right, that's gonna be your judgment, man. When that dollar collapses, you know, when there's no food, when people are killing each other, you know, women being raped, people being ate, animals eating people.
Diseases.
Right. Diseases.
You know, man, they're gonna cut that CDC loose, man. You know, it's gonna be all kind of sickening diseases, man. I had a vision, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was watching the news, and the news lady was talking about, oh, there's a sickness going around, it's killing thousands and thousands of people, and blah blah blah. And she was talking, and I was watching the news. She said thousands of people are dropping dead by the thousands, and then bro, she fucking coughed like 2 times and started convulsing right there on the news, right there live, man,
Well, yeah, because
and died, man.
yeah, that the power once the power gives way, when they incubate those diseases, it's cold. So when the power, that shit's gonna shut down, man. So that shit's gonna be airborne.
You see, but they seal all that shit up. But
Yeah.
what Esau gonna do? Because basically that CDC is like an armed
Yeah,
place.
Yeah.
You can't just break
Yeah.
into the CDC. You know, it's like a heavily securitized place.
Yeah.
You know, but Esau gonna let that shit out on purpose. Man.
yeah, thin in the herd, man. You know, so you got a scripture.
No, it's like
Yeah, but
he wants to set up his new world order, man.
That's right.
And through him wanting to set up his new world order, the Lord is gonna use him to bring a lot of this destruction, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you say, brother?
No, that's that's written, man. Because he gonna look toward it. And the scripture say, as he is filling his belly, man. You know what I'm saying? What is he gonna be filling his belly with? The martial law, man. The fucking putting the people back into slavery.
the world order.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. One world, yeah, new world order. Well, one world order, man. You know. And then while he's filling his belly, the Lord gonna step in and fuck this place up, man. You know.
Because this devil trying to what he trying to do is trying to play the Most High.
Yep.
You know, and he gonna try to turn all these people into cyborgs.
Yep. And you know what? The people that take the mark they're gonna have it where they're gonna actually make it seem like the economy is gonna come back, and the people, you know what I'm saying? Because it said, because he's gonna be eating when the missiles rain on him. That means he gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be fulfilling his wickedness. You know what I'm saying? First of all, and he gonna be still like in a position of power, man. And then one day he's gonna look up.
He gonna be sitting back, you know what I'm saying, thinking he about to establish this thing.
Yep, that's right.
You know, then the Lord is gonna make his second coming, man.
That's right.
And our independence is coming, man. Our salvation.
Yep.
You know, he gonna burst through the motherfucking door on your ass.
Yep. Hey, brother, it's gonna be an epic. Bro, it's gonna be an epic. You know what I'm saying? Piece of scenery, man.
Yeah.
When the Lord come back, man, it said every eye shall see him. Man.
Yeah, man. It's kind of hard to almost vision it, man.
Yeah.
That big chariot coming through the heavens, man.
Bro, it said every eye shall see him, bro.
Yeah, that's why we
Everybody.
That's why we go off faith, because it, you know, it's hard for you to envision it, but it's through faith.
He coming back to sit on him. But anyways, come on, because we can go ahead.
It says, for there is a time, there for every purpose and for every work.
All right. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 66 and 16. He said, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And
the word plead means judge.
Come.
So by fire and the sword, that's how the Lord is going to judge these people. That's how the Lord is going to deal with these people. Okay? Go ahead.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
See, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. It's going to be numeral amount. You ain't going to be able to count it.
That's right.
All right? Like we always talk about Jake dying to 2/3 of these other nations going to get it too.
That's right.
Whether you're in China or whether you somewhere on a damn island. If you somewhere on the island and you think you done got away, the Lord going to send a tsunami and get your ass, man. Or a chariot.
Bro, hurricanes are lining up to hit this bitch, bro. It's 3 of them just in a line. One of them just hit Gordon, I think. Hey, guess the next one called Isaac. Right, the next hurricane they talking about, it might be a 4 or 5.
And that's major, because who's Isaac in the scripture?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's he? Incarnated. Yahushua.
Yeah.
So Isaac gonna come. I hope Isaac come and fuck y'all up, man.
You up, man.
So he can't Isaac.
So he's gonna Isaac you.
Right. Which is laughing.
Laugh.
That's epic.
Who has the last laugh?
Right.
Last best.
Go ahead. You was done?
That was it with that. I
right.
got another preset.
Go ahead. What else? Hold.
You was looking at
Get the
Habakkuk.
scriptures that was called, man.
Habakkuk and that Wisdom of Solomon. Which one do you want?
Wisdom Solomon.
Get the Wisdom of Solomon first. Wisdom of Solomon, you want to start from the top? Chapter 5?
Yeah.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as afflicted him,
Mm-hmm.
and made no account for his labors. When they see it,
Right, and that's what's going on, man. All right, we're standing in our light, man. Telling the people what's about to happen, man. You know, when the people are actually in where they should be in fear. Actually, they ain't in enough fear. Go ahead.
it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
Right, you know what you're seeing there. Like vocab alone is shitting on itself. You know, they got shit like these guys that's coming up against us, man. They're actually scared, man,
Bro.
because they know what we saying is the truth, man.
That's right, you do.
They know what we saying is the truth. In other words, why would you take time out your day to even deal with us?
Yeah, man.
Since we such crazies.
You know, vocab making skits. He need to grow up.
Come on, when our black people actually been relevant in America?
This nigga trying to act like the Disney Channel.
I mean, honestly, when our black people actually been relevant in America?
Never.
Unless it's entertainment.
Wow. So why believe our word now?
Why stand against it if you don't believe?
Why stand against? We just niggas.
We must have touched the nerve.
What's the touch the nerve?
Bro, we've been cutting them to the core,
More
bro.
on the nerves.
We cut
Yeah.
these motherfuckers so bad. They was like, let's give them a so-called nigga president.
Hey.
Bro, I thought I'd never see a man with a brown face in office, but bro, let's give them a nigga. There's anything to stop them.
Yeah.
Why?
And I know that killed them because we started saying fuck Obama.
Bro, we
Oh,
crushed
shit.
Obama ass out, bro.
We give him a nigga president. They say fuck him. What's going on?
Bro, they was at him dancing on the Ellen DeGeneres song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, that shit was. Motherfucker couldn't dance and shit, man.
Oh man, that
Fuck
nigga
outta
was
here.
through, man. He was tired, bro. Bro, y'all watched that video, man. President Obama dances on Ellen DeGeneres, bro. He look like a degenerate. Hey, go ahead, bro.
It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that look for.
You see all that they look for, all right? Because what they're gonna be like, damn, these dudes, these so-called black Latinos, Native Americans, they're the only ones getting beamed up.
These
You know,
niggas.
these niggas.
The Sphinx.
They're gonna be like, well, hell, I ain't getting beamed up.
Yep.
You know, like the scriptures say, the righteous is gonna scarcely make it, man.
That's right.
So hey, that nuclear fire can just be about you be right there. That nuclear fire be 50 yards away from your ass.
I hear.
Hey, and the Lord beam you up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
You know.
no. Just think about all the drama in this world. And the Lord created drama. It's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna, and they said they're gonna be amazed at the strangeness of our salvation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that means the Lord gonna do some far out shit, bro, that we can't even comprehend.
Yeah.
You know? But it's gonna whatever you do, it's gonna be amazing, bro. And it's gonna be the shit because you're Israelite.
Yeah. Come on.
I got a preacher.
I got one too. You got some more?
Got some more to the dungeon.
Oh yeah, you got some more.
It says they shall repenting, it says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of the spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometime in derision.
Right. This is he of whom we had sometime in derision. When you ride through the ghettos of America, man, that's derision.
Okay.
I don't care where you go, man. That is flat out derision, man.
Bro,
Wherever you go, man, Jake is a sad case. Go
man,
ahead.
they got niggas in Baltimore just leaning. They call it nodding off.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they got a horrible drug, like opiate epidemic out there, like heroin and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers
that's
just
what-
be on the corner, just
Yeah.
nodding off and
That's
shit.
why I seen them dudes at the
5
park.
or 6, not just one person,
Yeah.
like 5 or 6,
Yeah.
7, 8 people. Be
Just like that on the west side of Chicago, over there in Jackson
yeah.
and Pulaski. You ride
West
down there,
side.
you see a 10-year-old. It's sad, man. It's 10-year-old sitting there leaning. He can go all he down to go all the way to the ground and then pop right back up, man. It's the same thing. It's an opium epidemic on the west
Yeah.
side of Chicago.
Yeah, yeah. When kids are being born, fucking the mothers, bro, man, our people fucked up, man. These mothers, man, they don't give a fuck about their children, man.
Huh?
They, them motherfuckers do fucking heroin and smoke weed and cigarettes. I mean, even cigarettes, bro. They smoke cigarettes. You gotta think, how do the baby breathe, bitch? Through you. You polluting the baby's oxygen. The air that comes in you is what's supplying the baby.
That's
You got
so demonic about it.
bitches giving their child blunts now though.
Oh yeah, them bitches went there. Yeah, but they try to make a little. Hey, you know what? That's crazy, man. Because they try to make a example out of them, man. But you know what? Esau's the devil, man. Because he'll fuck around and get them parent in class and get the fucking kids right back to their wicked ass.
Yep, and
You know,
keep fucking
and keep-
kids in
Yeah.
Roman Catholic churches.
Yeah, man.
They do that shit. They do that shit to
man.
take the focus off of their evil asses, man. They got that down to a science.
Right.
You know,
You got some, bro? Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 4 and
Yeah, that's
18.
pretty much it.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of the power commit the keeping of their souls to him in well doing as unto a faithful creator. So basically, the whole point was going, if the righteous shall scarcely be saved, you know what I'm saying? It says, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yep.
yeah,
And
man.
that
That
ring of fire.
judgment, that great judgment, man.
Yep.
Y'all said that Isaac was, Isaac is represented as Howard Shah. So,
He was.
yeah, no, I'm saying, you got the scriptures. Phone is tripping.
Okay.
I got it.
Have a cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a quick.
Oh.
chapter.
So was that
No, I got
doing?
it.
This was Psalm 5th chapter.
Yeah, it was, and unless you want to go keep going.
Oh no, that was it.
All right, this is Psalms 11 to 6. He said, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and in horrible tempest.
Hmm.
This shall be
Right,
the
see,
portion.
but that's the judgment that the
Right.
brother was talking about right here. Which shall the godly and the sinner appear in that.
Yeah.
Upon the wicked he shall what?
Yep. He said, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone,
Snares, fire, and brimstone.
and a horrible tempest.
And a
Talk about
horrible
the-
tempest.
talk about the hurricanes coming. This shall be the
And ain't only hurricanes coming. No, China getting hit by what is them?
Tsunamis.
No, not
Typhoons.
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 Yeah.
Typhoons.
But-
They getting hit by them typhoons, man.
But hey, remember was that Sandy Hook? It was snowing and it was tornadoes and it was snow, but it was tornadoes.
I do remember that.
That was crazy, bro. Because see, this is horrible tempest. Horrible tempest.
And that shows you Esau create this shit because tornadoes are from what? From fire, from warm and heat chasing each other back.
Transition, yeah.
What is he
Right,
doing in the dead of winter?
right.
Yeah, the air is dry. It's, like,
Yeah.
it's not tornado conditions.
Exactly.
Tornado conditions are moist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like a spring, like winter, spring and falls type of weather.
He said, this shall be the portion of their cup. Of their cup.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, they getting a taste of that fucking fire on the West Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that shit on fire, man. Rich neighborhoods. Motherfuckers getting chased out the mountains by fire, man. Hey, all the motherfuckers that's off the grid out there, man,
Yeah,
all this shit
yeah.
is burnt.
Yeah.
Now you on the grid. You can't escape judgment.
Nah.
That's right.
Hey, one dude said, I'm staying. It's just going to be enemy. And,
He's so proud of
Yeah,
it.
it'll go past. It'll go past.
It ain't gonna touch me.
Shit.
I'm an American.
I can't think of who, but it's two tornadoes, earthquakes just hit, man. One was an 8 point something magnitude, bro. That's like unheard of, bro. A 5 is like, a 5 is real
I know
bad.
another one just hit Iran.
I think that's what
I think Iran got
it
hit
was. It was
again.
an 8 point something, and then another one got hit with a 7. I was like, shit, bro, them unheard of earthquakes, man.
That 8 something, man.
An 8 is like, bro, that's unheard of. I'm gonna try to look that up. Go ahead. You got go ahead, Shamar.
The bar is for
Habakkuk,
Okay.
third chapter. Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 1. It's a prayer of Habakkuk the prophet upon Sinach. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, receive thy works in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy.
kind
It says Yahweh came from Teman. It says, and the Holy One from Mount
Haran.
Paran. His glory covered the heavens of the earth, heavens and the earth.
Yeah, what's up about those chariots? Man? His glory should cover the heavens and the earth, man.
God.
Him coming back in them chariots, man. Go ahead.
It says Yahweh. It says his glory covered the heavens and the earth was full of his prayers. His praise, and his brightness was as the light. He had horns coming out of his hand, and there was the hiding of his power. Before him went the pestilence, and burning coals went forth at his feet. He stood and measured the earth, and beheld and drove asunder the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered.
Right, that's Esau and all these other nations, man.
God.
So he drove asunder the nations, man. Basically, he was giving out an ass whooping. You know,
Man, where he went, fire devoured, bro.
he said he
And
stood and he measured the earth. Which means he looked down on them.
Yeah.
Just like when you size somebody up.
Yeah, bro, I was thinking about
he
that.
sized them up.
Oh,
And
no,
he drove them asunder.
Yeah, they have what's called a sit rep in the military where they be like, yeah, this is where we're going to attack right here. We're going to meet over such and such. And you guys, want you to take the back front, come from the north end, blah, 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 to wooded area, such and such. Like, bro, like, that's how the Lord is sizing up the earth. He said, okay, I see all these little militaries. This won't be hard.
Just like what's his name?
It's not like we're going to die or anything.
Joseph.
Just like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said the first 5 seconds of his fights, he always knows if he can beat the guy or not. He sized them up before fighting.
Yeah, man. To measure somebody is also to judge, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
What's the scholar say about his power level?
Can I pull out something he said? He said, Lord, I heard basically what you was gonna do. And then going to the word seer, man, he actually, heard the words of the Most High and do it to what? The past prophets that told him that these things was gonna happen, man. And then going to the word seer, I just want to pull out the definition: to see, look at, inspect, perceive, consider. To see, perceive, have vision.
And that also shows you that you. Never mind. Yeah, you said it.
Oh,
No, you said it. I was just gonna say that's also show you have to have vision with. Scripture's called.
when before Moses, in the time of Moses, when the Lord said see, he actually showed Moses what he was going to do before he went to go do it, which Moses was a seer. So he actually saw before he actually went to go send the plague.
I mean, all the prophets, Jeremiah,
and Samuel.
Ezra, it was actually like just like when you watch Avenger Age of Ultron, where I think it was Captain America or Iron Man, one of them, they were like in the type of mind state where they seen the Hawk down, they seen Black Widow dead, they seen basically everybody defeated, and it's like they were in there. That's how exactly
Right,
how they,
for them to have that vision.
Mhm.
That's how you know that they're witnesses.
Yeah.
Because the Most High give you the vision first, so you can be a witness to to what the Most High showed you. So you can go out there and tell the people what's coming.
to be a watchman. Keep going. It says to look at, see, regard,
Yep.
look after, see after, learn about, observe, watch, look
See,
upon, look
look-
out,
look-
find out.
Key word in there says look after. So it shows you once the Lord shows you this thing, you have a responsibility now. You have a responsibility to go out there and preach it to the world because now you have to basically, since since the Lord has revealed these things unto you, it's your responsibility to go out there to see that these people know that this is what you've seen is going to be done. You know, it's your
obligation.
Yeah, just like like a person tells you, oh, you have to look after my child.
Yeah.
You know, because as your child, you gave them a responsibility. Lord opened your mind. Now, guess what? You have to go out there and proclaim that. It's your responsibility to do that.
I mean, what do the watchmen do on the wall? When they see the enemy coming, they sound the alarms.
That's how the priesthood for the first Samuel 9:9. Before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of the power, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer, for he that is now called a prophet, where before time called a seer. Okay, so that's how man, the men of the Lord now today, you know what I'm saying? They see the things that's coming afar off. So you had men that's been telling you what the nuclear missiles was going to destroy this place, that they was going to come from USSR, okay, which was Russia, and they was going to be the first missiles to come land on this place, which would tell you what the scripture says. What the great horde is going to be despised, man, and that our allies is going to turn against her. And when we see the EU going against one another, and we see NATO going against
seers.
You know what I'm saying? Apostle Taha and the prophets from under him and down on been telling you that this place is going to be hit with nuclear missiles, man. I mean, you see these things come to fruition, man.
Hey, that's fire coming.
Yep.
This time, destroy the earth.
Man, bro, that goes into what Habakkuk, at least the first chapter said, at the end it should speak and not lie. Military wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Well, second chapter.
I got a precept. There ain't nobody holding nothing.
I still got Habakkuk. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, brother. Read.
This is no, go ahead. Do that one first because it's gonna tie in with this. It's like
It says I saw. It's like it says he stood and measured the earth and beheld and drove asunder the nation, and everlasting mountain was scattered, and perpetual hill did bow. It says his ways are everlasting. I saw the tent of Kadash in affliction, and the culture and the currents of the land of Midian did tremble. Was the Lord displeased? It's like it was. Was my first fish. Was the Lord displeased against rivers? Was thine anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the seas? That thou didst ride upon the horses, and thy chariots of salvation. Thy bow was made quite naked, according to the oath of the tribes, even thy words, Salah. Thou didst cleave the earth with rivers. Says the mountains saw thee, and they trembled, and overflowing of water passed by. The deep uttered his voice and lifted up his hands on the high. It says the sun and moon stood still in thy habitation. At the light of thine, the arrows went. It's like it. Thine arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spear, thou didst march the nation, thou didst thrush the heathens in anger, thou wentst forth for the salvation of thy people, even the salvation of thy anointed, thy woundedst the head out of the horse of the wicked. It's like out of the house of the wicked by discovering the fountain.
Right. What Habakkuk was witnessing was the Lord jacking up this place, man. Like you said, thou didst marches through what?
Thou didst marches through the land.
Right, through your marches through the land. He he witnessed the Lord jacking up this place, man. Like the scripture say, from one end to the earth all the way to the other, man.
Yep.
What land is it talking? America, man. Yeah, over there in the Middle East too.
Yep.
So that's gonna be the first place he gonna pay him a visit.
That's right.
You got that ass over there now.
Go ahead.
It says, thou didst strike, slack it. It says, by discovering the foundation unto thy neck, thou didst strike through with the staves of the head of his villages
Mm-hmm.
that came out of the whirlwind to scatter me. It says, their rejoicing was as they devoured the poor secretly. Thou didst walk through the seas with the horses, through
Yeah,
heaps
the horses is talking about what? The chariots. And thou didst walk through the seas with what? The horses. All right. Go ahead.
through the heap of great waters. When I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered at the voice. Rottenness entered into my bones.
Mhm.
I trembled in myself that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he cometh up upon unto the people, he will invade them with his troops.
Mhm.
Although
Right. No. He shall invade them with his troops.
Alien invasion.
So right. Alien, which the word alien really means foreigner or stranger, but mainly a foreigner.
That's,
All right.
That's epic.
Go ahead.
Alien.
although the fig tree did not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vine, the labor of the olive shall fail, and the field shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the fold, and there shall be no heap, it's like a herb in the stales. It says, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will rejoice in Yahweh my salvation. The Lord is my strength. He will make my feet like hinds feet, and will make me to walk upon my hind places.
If I may expand too, like that's right now, man. Right now, like I was just watching Apostle Ramrod sit down earlier, his last sit down. He was saying like, "Hey, man, the men of the Lord, we're gonna be happy that it's gonna be happening, but we're also gonna be sad. Why? Because we don't know if we the elect first and foremost, but at the same time, we're gonna be happy is because this is coming to an end, man. You know."
Yeah, we're gonna get to the point where we just want this shit to be over with.
Yeah.
Regardless, And that day is, the Jacob's Trouble is a horrible time, man. But you know what? It ain't gonna last a long time, man. Like our captivity lasted. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a quick ass whooping, then it's gonna be the kingdom. Everybody gonna have to go through this last stage of being tried. You have some more of that?
It says, to the chief singer of my stringed instruments. What's the author? You said you had something correct.
Somebody else got something to add.
Yeah, I got something. This is Sirach. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 6. It says, because to every purpose there is a time in judgment. Therefore the miseries of man is greatly upon him.
Yeah, hey, to every purpose there's a time and judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can somebody get that scripture where it go into a time? What was the time to cast away stones?
Oh yeah, I got that.
Somebody get that scripture, man. Because you know what? We're not in the time to be fucking making parody videos. You know what I'm saying? Dressing up like a fucking Muslim, bro. Like, what's that doing to us? We don't even acknowledge Muslims. Like, people like, man.
The fucking morons, man.
Bro, and you know what? The scripture say if the righteous is scarcely make it, man, what should a sinner appear, man? And that should strike fear in the hearts of anybody that's not serving the Lord the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the righteous gonna get their ass whooped, but you motherfuckers gonna get put to death, man.
Yep.
In the most gruesome way. And then to come back in the kingdom ashamed because your whole life was a fucking failure. Bro, I don't want that, man.
And a lie.
I lived a failure life on this side, man. Before I got in the truth, that was the only time when I started winning. You know, but when I was in the world, man, all that shit was everything I did was a fucking failure, man. You know, going to the military, that shit was a fucking failure, man. You know, college. Going to college, that shit was a failure. You know, all that shit, man, it don't mean nothing, man.
And this shit with a big ass debt.
Yeah, bro. Them motherfuckers, they'll come and sue you. They'll come and garnish your check.
Hey,
like, bitch, remember me, nigga?
I got out of school,
Some
but I owed them $20,000 for my loans. That's been 10 years. It's been almost 15 years ago. They called me the other day, and I forbeared it again. How much you think it is?
25.
That shit 27,000, bro. I'm like, God damn, that's $1,000 a year, bro. That's crazy, man.
So these motherfuckers just keep adding debt.
Just keep every time you set it back, they add usury to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this
And you
is
know,
fucking nuts.
and the reason you know it's a scheme, and you know it's there to set you back, it's there to set you back because you can't fucking disannul that shit on the chapter 7.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying? So they let you, man. They make this a government entity. No shit. You know, it's a little punk ass pennies to go to college, man. You motherfuckers got millions, man.
Yeah.
Punk ass pennies to go to college, man. To get a man, and then most of the people go to college don't even work in the field they work in, man.
They don't. They say 60% of waitresses and bus boys has all college degrees.
Yeah, that's true though. Because you know what? I worked at TGI Fridays, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Whitney. A lot of them really had degrees, but they couldn't get the job that they wanted in that field.
Yeah.
So they were settling for getting tips, which, like, if you were in a high end like area for like a restaurant, they'll give you better tips.
Right.
So they was
Right.
getting better than minimum wage.
Yeah, I actually seen the documentary. I gotta watch it again about how tips came about. It's for the slaves.
Came from slaves.
Yeah, it came from slaves and shit. It was
Cart
crazy.
boys.
Huh?
Cartmen.
Yeah, it was tight. I'm gonna watch it again.
I got a precept for the elder though, because he said something earlier. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit better than the proud in the spirit. Because he was basically saying like, if I heard correctly, you know, the things that's going to transpire. So
And the ending is always better. You know, that scripture that says, it says, better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. Like, everything is always better in the end. Like, everything you do in life. Even life itself. You don't, you see, you wind back through your life, you see all the mistakes you've made and all of this, all because to get the truth, you know?
Yeah. And the scripture said, "What better is the day of that one's death than the day of one's birth."
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? Because this world is fucking.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
I was watching I don't know what it was. I think it was on the radio, and it was categorizing like your in your age, how like in your 20s you're in the ambitious stage, and then your 30s you're in the like accumulating things, getting a house, getting a car, getting this, and then your 40s it's like you kind of dying out of it. Then in your 50s and 60s you like trying to get rid of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he gave like how you go through life and shit. And I said that's crazy because when you get older, people like they do be trying to get rid of everything and shit, and accumulating and shit. And this whole society is just backwards, man.
What the elder
Yeah.
was saying was basically going into what Apostle Ramanoff said. Man. Even though we may because we might not know you were up the elect, you still want this time to be over with, man.
Right.
You still want to hasten the date to our kingdom, man. So better is the ending of the thing than the beginning of the thing, because right now we're still in the beginning phases of what the times of sorrow, you know, which goes back into Matthew's, which what you brothers were talking about in the beginning, you know, the earthquakes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, the Davos, the Davos places, the beginning of war, you know, which is World War III already kicked off, man. We're still in World War III. The beginning of World War III. Things that haven't happened to where like it's turning things all the way out. We still in we haven't even became in Jacob's temptation yet, man. Jacob's trouble. You know, so we still in like the beginning stages of things, man. And that's what makes it so scary.
But go ahead. Hey, who got script? I got the close.
I got a couple. Okay, I'm gonna go to last. I got
Go the one at the circle.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna get the one the Mashpah called for.
So the marshal some get some with the other one.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "To every time there's a season, and to every purpose there under the heaven." It says, "A time to be born and a time to die.
A time to be born and time to die." Go ahead.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Hey, even if you live in this, if you live and you in this truth and you survive to the end, you still die because what was your death? Putting off the world, man.
Yeah.
That was your death. So Paul said, "Well, we died daily." How was we dying daily? Because we was putting off the things of the world. We was shedding the worldly flesh and filling up with spiritual, righteous flesh. Go ahead.
It says, "A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance."
Hey, right now we in the latter. It don't look so good in America. Things aren't looking good, man. The economy is like a fucking a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what direction it's going.
You know where it's going.
Yeah. Then like the thing is like you gotta still like it feels dumb to like make plans to move forward in this place.
Yeah.
But you still gotta survive. It like kind of but it feel like when you make plans like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? You can't really make any long term plans. You know? You know. Go ahead, brother.
Back you up. Keep both of you. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yep. So hey, the only meaningful thing to do is be in the truth, man.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the only meaningful thing you can do, man. That's the only fulfillment. That's the only thing that makes your life fulfilling, man. Is being in the truth, having an understanding of the Lord's dark sayings, man, and having brothers to go through this shit with you, man. You know, that's a big part of it. You know, having brothers. You know, we have our arguments, we have our disputes, but you know, at the end of the day, we brothers. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no brother that ever put their hands on brothers, tried to fight them, tried to fuck another brother's woman.
Unless you Nazariah.
Right. I say right.
You ain't a brother.
Yeah.
But but he ain't with you. You don't know what he did.
Not in this camp. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, there's a video I've seen.
Yeah.
They say why I was wicked. Nigga, what you mean?
Bro, dude be tripping, bro. I don't watch him no more.
I was looking, the dude was like, he walked off on his ass. Said, the brother told me that not to fuck with y'all. He walked off on his dumb ass. Walked clean off on him, bro.
Bro, you see that camp dwelling?
I bet you need to step back on.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm wicked.
That's it.
Verse
Anybody else
12.
got some? Okay, come on.
He said, "The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness,
Cast off the work of darkness, man. Go ahead.
and let us put on the armor of light."
Put on the light, man. You know? And that's what we trying to do, man, daily, man. That's a daily process. It's not something you do when you're in the truth one day. You just cast off the works of darkness. You know, you casting that shit off every minute, every hour. You know what I'm saying? While you ain't sleep, and then when you sleep, dreams fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I've been having some weird, fucked up dreams, man. Like weird shit, bro.
Yeah, I got let me this is from the 3rd all the way up to today. These are earthquakes that took place. This is September 3rd, Matlin, Ecuador. This is a 5.9 on the Richter scale. September 4th in Hatash, Arabic. That's in Japan. That was September 4th, and that was a 5.4. Hitachi Arabic. It's in Japan.
Abarca.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was a Hebrew, yeah, dude. That's in Japan. That was a 5.4. This is in Fiji. Selva, Fiji.
7.9.
7.9, and that was September 6th.
Yeah, they got some good alcohol.
That shit about boiling
Lord
now.
probably stirring this shit up.
This is shit, Panama. Yeah, that's Panama. It's a 5.6. Fucking Jake up for 10 miles, and that was September 6th. Ecuador, 6.2. That was September
They
6th.
felt that epicenter all the way to Colombia, man.
Judgment started in the house of Israel.
Man, the Lord fucking up these Northern Kingdom tribes,
yeah.
bro.
That was Ecuador. This one was in Carmen, Chile.
Hey, peace to you, Northern Kingdom brothers,
Woke
man.
up,
That's teaching out in Mexico and out in Puerto Rico, bro. You brothers are teaching out there in foreign lands, man.
Yeah.
Lands that
So
that's Mexico. That's some
Yeah,
There's
that's
some fucked up places out there, bro.
Hell yeah. All right, this
saying?
is Carmen, Chile. That's a 5.8. That was September 6th. Look how close they behind each other. This is Yuma, China. That's a 5.6. September 7th. And September 8th, 6.1 in the Philippines, Orientals, which they don't mean that. And then another one is in New Camden.
I know it was one off the coast of Seattle. You know, it was in the ocean, and they was afraid for a minute it was gonna be a tsunami.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah.
And the brothers out there. You
Yeah.
know.
And this one was a 5.7 in New Caledonia.
Caledonia.
Yeah, New Caledonia. It was 5.7.
Islands.
Yeah, there's some islands. Yeah, you can tell. Okay, yeah, and that was it. And that was
6.6,
bro. And that was the one in Japan. That was bad. It was another one I seen on the news. It was an 8.
No, that's 7.7.
Is that one of the 7 point, man?
Yeah.
And that was most of the Northern Kingdom, bro. It was
7.9. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, that's
shit.
the Lord messing people up, man.
In the south.
You know how about you on show messing people up, man?
That's right.
Can I blow through?
You got something else?
We gonna read.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I'm just blow through these. Blow through these first 3 or 4. All right, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, that when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, when thou shalt be well," it says, "then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning."
And see, and that's the mercy of the Heavenly Father, man. He still, have mercy on Israel, man, to show you, man. Look, this is the time I'm coming.
God.
You know what I'm saying? For you to get your house in order. That's why the scripture say it is high time to wake up out of sleep.
As the scripture said, "The Lord loved all things, all things He created. His mercy is upon everything."
It's upon everything. And right, and Jake gonna push the mercy. 2/3 of Israel gonna push, not even gonna accept the mercy of the Heavenly Father. Man. That's why the Heavenly Father called you Sadich. You know what I'm saying? Because you just gonna.
So you see it every day. People just walk past the camp like it ain't nothing. Nigga talking about, "Can I bust a rap?" Man, I still like. I still kind of get mad, man. I see that nigga's face, man. I get in my mind. I just get furious, man.
God.
Cause man, first of all, we preaching the Bible, nigga.
Bust some shit.
Bust a flow and y'all shit real quick. Like, bro.
Let me say this
Bro,
right
he
quick.
ain't gonna stand there. I ain't gonna sit there. He said
He
no.
was serious as hell.
No, I was straightway on his ass. Like, no, get out of here. We doing something. No, thank you.
Can I bust a verse in y'all shit real quick? Like,
You got some more?
Only Jake disrespect brothers. Hey, Jake only do that to people that look like them, bro. They don't do that to the white man. Hey, they go to court. You know what I'm saying? People tell you all rise, you pop up like toast from the devil, man. And y'all don't interrupt the judge when they talking up in the courthouse, do you? Well, we the Lord's judges on the street, man, and the Lord, the Spirit is speaking through us, man. You know what I'm saying? But you niggas don't fear. You know what I'm saying? And it's, man, the Lord gonna really use this devil to put it on you niggas, man.
Go ahead.
Hey, the Lord gonna really use these devils to put it on you niggas, man.
That's right. Lord willing.
Cause y'all really give a fuck about what this man think, man, instead of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know? Amen. But hey, with that, let me give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash.
Barakatham to Akil, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Salutation to you brothers out there pushing this truth, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.